Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live broadcast between the Unity Christian Knights and the Central Lyon Lions. We don't have any cameras so far. We're going to get to it in a little bit. But in the meantime, the Central Lyon Lions going off the court. Unity Christian Knights taking it to get in a little bit of a warm-up before this matchup tonight starts. Central Lyon Lions 11-7 on the year, facing off against the 8-11 Unity Christian Knights. It's the first time in a while that these two teams have faced. We don't quite have a record on how far they go back, so we'll just say it's 0-0 for the all-time matchup scenario. Winner will take all tonight. In the last 5 games, the Central Lyon Lions are 4-1, and for Unity, they're 4-1 as well. Both teams on a pretty good win percentage there so far. We'll see if either side can continue that tonight. Play best of 5. First 1 to 3 will take all tonight. On the air, let's go over a couple of the big specialists. For the assist category, McKenna Metzger has 275 assists on the year. For the Knights, Sammy Holes, 325. Desta Hogendorn with 2 kills a game with a percentage of 17.2. And Jaden Hoffmeyer, 3.7 kills with a percentage of 18.5. In terms of blocks, Aubrey Metzger totaling a whole 22 here before tonight. And Haley Kapuris with 45 on the year. Diggs, Riley Weiler, 209. And Callie Karhoff with 203. Looks like it's going to be a pretty competitive matchup tonight. JV played, and I believe they won 2-0. The Unity Christian Knights did. So we're going to get into it in a little bit here. As you can see, they're up on the screen. 4 minutes and counting down before we get into this. We'll be right back to a quick commercial break on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
AgriVision Equipment and ExactEmerge planter technology is here to help you maximize your yield and efficiency, along with a proven 8 bushel per acre yield advantage because of the pinpoint accuracy of seed depth and placement. You can cover 50 acres per hour without compromising your stand. We know the risk of planting outside the optimal planting window, so don't let the weather control your bottom line. When you partner with AgriVision Equipment, you get access to the best service and technology support in the area, and visit any one of our 15 locations today to learn more about our large selection of new and used planters. AgriVision Equipment, focused on your future.
45 seconds left here in the warm-ups. Then we'll get into the starting lineups and the national anthem. Beautiful singing there from the Unity Christian Knights small group. And it's time to get into this one. Put a minute on the clock for that timeout. Let's play some volleyball. If you didn't hear it, starting lineup, starting with Central Lyon, Mariah Gerleman, Sarah Bjork, McKenna Metzger, Maddie Hussman, Desta Hogendorn, pardon me, Aubrey Metzger, and the libero for tonight, Riley Wire. For the Unity Christian Knights, going down, Jada Barrow, Jaylee Woodstra, Jaden Hoffmeyer, Ella Popma, Sammy Holes, and Hallie Kapuris. The libero tonight for the Knights, Callie Karhoff. And as the teams go and take the court, we've got some action. The away team going to start with the serve. Riley Weiler will start here. And here we go. Knight's going to return it early, trying to find a little space in the middle. Kapuris. And she will. Good attempt at a dig there by Weiler. It's going to go off to the left. And the Knights will get the first point of the evening. Back to serve now for the Knights. Number 10, Macy Pennings. Bump, over again. Hole is going to find its way under it. Kapuris going to put it over. Good return there by Hussman. Good defense there. Kapuris with a big hit. And that is going to be in play. The Knights going to get their second point of the evening. Knights starting off strong here. Pennings still back to serve. Good job by that back line for the Lions so far. Able to return most hits. Quick bump over. And here comes Hoffmeyer. She's going to hit it, but the block good. And that's going to be out. Hoffmeyer trying to find a space on the far right side. Unable to do so. And the Lions will get served back. Number 14, McKenna Metzger. We'll serve that one up. And the Knights will get a point there. First, going to find its way over the net real quick. And a very heads-up play by number 2, Jada Barrow. Lions were not ready for it. Was just able to send it over the net. That is a kill right there. Nobody touched it. 4-1 here in the first set. Putting it back into play right away. The Lions trying to find some space to get a point. Good return there by Popma. And here it comes. Once again, Barrow. And that is going to be off the ceiling. Lions going to get a good bounce. 1, 2, 3. Hoffmeyer coming in, and that is going to be behind. A good attempt there by number 16, Desta Hogendorn. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know down in the comments if that's something I'm not pronouncing correctly. But nonetheless, 5-1 here. Knights continuing to serve. Number 13, Haley Kapuris back to serve. That one will get over the net. Good set by Metzger. And that one is going to be hit by Kapuris. A good job there by number 10, Macy Pennings, to get under that one. Took a weird bounce off the ceiling. And Kapuris going to let that one go out. 6-1 here in the first. And that is going to go out. A very good eye there by Riley Weiler, letting that one go past. Lions bringing in number 12, Justina Peterson. And that is going to be in. Line judge says it's in. And so Peterson will continue to serve. And that one's going to be out. Knights going to get the point. 7-3 here in the first. And the Lions going to keep on it after the block attempt there by the Knights. Set up here for number 9. Courtney Hoffmeyer coming in for a big hit. It'll find its way past the defenders. And that is going to be a timeout here by the Lions. Going to have to regroup. Down by 5 in the first set. When we come back, Knights up to serve. We'll see you in a second here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
AgriVision Equipment has you covered with a wide selection of John Deere tractors in the area. Our experts can help match you with the right equipment at the right price. Utilize one of our convenient pre-built packages or build and customize your own with our JD Buy online site. Need financing? No problem. Apply online in 5 minutes or less. Our team is ready to find the package for you. Don't settle for less. Shop in-store or online at agrivisionequipment.com.
And the Lions going to let that one go out just past the back line. It'll be 8-4. Number 11, Selby Stetniks. Back to serve. She'll get that one over the net. Set by Hoffmeyer. Going to bring it in for Barrow. And that one going to be in play. So the Knights will bring it back to serve. Hoffmeyer back. And that one not going to get over the net, so the Knights will waste that opportunity to extend their lead. It'll be 9-5 now. Hoosman back to serve. Big hit there. A couple of girls go back for it, and they will regain control. And Barrow with another heads-up play at the net. That is her second one of the evening. And she is playing pretty well so far, accounting for at least 2 of the points for her team. Now back to serve number 17, Callie Karhoff. Big windup will get it over. Lions just going to take a second. Hoffmeyer. That is going to be a point for the Lions. Hoffmeyer was unable to get it, as well as a couple girls in front touched the net. Automatic violation. We'll give the Lions the ball. Back to serve number 16, Hogendorn. And Hogendorn with a really nice save there. Unfortunately, it's going to hit off of the ceiling, and the ceiling has been nobody's best friend so far. We've seen it work out well for the Lions. We've seen it work poorly for the Lions. We've seen it work well for the Knights and poor for the Knights. (11-6) here in the first. And the Lions are going to find a little space. 11-7. Back to serve, Weiler. Going back for her second time this evening. Boom, here we go. Knight's going to let that one go, and that is in play. Looked like Karhoff communicated that she thought it was going to go out and signaled for her teammate Popma to just let it go. And it's going to end up being the wrong call here, as Weiler will get another opportunity. That one is going to be out. Popma and Karhoff on the same page, and it works out this time, 12-8. Pennings coming in to serve, her second time this evening. Oh, and the Knights trying to make sure they get it over the net. They're a pretty sweet play. Look like number 6. Gierke. She'll make a couple of nice plays there. She'll bump it over to the unexpected Knights, and then she will return it. To serve, McKenna Metzger. And it'll be 12-10. So the Lions coming back from the 5-point deficit. Have the serve here, 12-10. Kapura's going to find it over the net. She's going to swing with force. And the Lions have to get it over on this one. They will. Kapura's going to go ahead and fake it. Hoffmeyer going to hit a big hit. 13-10, and definitely a duo you want to watch tonight. Jaden Hoffmeyer and Haley Kapuris, both with big arms, big swings, and are able to make something out of nothing here for the Knights. 13-10, Kapuris back to serve. She'll get that one barely over the net, up into the ceiling, and it's going to find a gap in the middle. Once again, the ceiling, nobody's best friend. And we continue to see that occur through this first set. 14-10, Kapuris back to serve again. That one is going to be out. Good job there by Weiler to let that one go. We've seen that a couple times. So far, the Knights sending them over a little bit too hard. And the Lions definitely capitalizing on some free points there. Back to serve, Peterson. She'll have her second opportunity here. Left-handed serve is good. And Barrow going to find a small space. Good job there from Metzger, McKenna Metzger. Cole is going to have to bring it over to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer just going to lob it over. A good bump. They're going to have to get it over the net. And they will barely. Good job by the Knights to have a heads-up play attitude. Hoffmeyer going to put it over. And now a bump set. Spike. That's going to be saved. Hoffmeyer going to put it over again. She missed. And that is going to be a wonderful volley ended by Hoffmeyer. Miss. 14-12 now. They're going to let that one go by. It's the story of tonight. Serves that have been just a little too hard. 15-12 here. Substitution coming on. It's number 9, Courtney Hoffmeyer. That is going to be out as Weiler ducks underneath. That's a pretty smart play there to be able to just watch in front of the ball. If you duck down, you're not going to be able to keep it in play for sure. But you also know that it's going to go past as Stepnick's coming in. And she will serve. That'll be just over. Lions not happy with that call, but it's going to be close enough for the line judge to say it's out. 16-13 here. Hoffmeyer back to serve. Remember last time she wasn't able to get over the net. I'd imagine we definitely see something else here. And here we go. In play. And the Knights going to have a good opportunity to score points, and they will after the quick hit from number 3, Jaylee Woodstra. And that is going to be the second time out here of the first set for the Lions as they're trailing 13-17. With that being said, we'll take 30 here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
As it continues to heats up, Hoffmeyer here to serve for the Knights. Weiler to return. Set up. And a quick heads-up play. It's going to fall in play, and the Lions will get it back. 14-17 here. They trail. Knights doing a good job so far to keep that lead to at least 2. Right now it's 3, but we'll see what happens here as Husman comes in to serve. Holes. And that is going to be a block attempt that's no good. Nice job there by number 14, McKenna Metzger, to get her hands in front of it, but that is not going to be in play. 18-14 here. And libero for the Knights. Kelly Korhoff back to serve. That one's just going to go right back over the net. We're going to have to set it up pretty quickly here for the other Hoffmeyer. That's Courtney. And Hull is going to send it over. That should have been out. And nobody going to communicate there between number 14 and 15, McKenna Metzger and Maddie Husman. It'll be a bad point there for them to have a go against them. 19-14. Definitely preventable, but I'm sure they'll fix it here as Korhoff continues to serve. Going to get underneath it. The Lions in good position. That one going to be sent over and in play. Nice job there from Aubrey Metzger. Hogendorn to serve. Bowles. Going to try and find Hoffmeyer. A good dig there by the libero. Hoffmeyer, the other one, going to get in. And Caparas just going to slam it in there. 20-15. Popma to serve it, and Korhoff going to get under it. Big hit once again from Caparas. That's the third time we have seen that so far from her in the first set. 21-15, and this one's close to being over in the first as Popma gets ready to serve once again. Big hit. It's going to be a great dig by number 15, Hushman. And that one going to find some space inside. Great job by Woodstra. 22-15. The lead extended to 7 now. Lions have no more timeouts, so they cannot stop play here. Popma back to serve. Bump, set, spike coming in. And that one is going to stay on the side of the Lions. That is out. The Lions been able to keep that one alive. Unfortunately, it'll go out. And that one going to find a little sweet spot. Lions going to have to return. They will. Here it comes. And that is Woodstra once again. 24-15 here in the first set. Can the Knights take it here? Prime opportunity. Popma so far been in for the last 4 points in terms of serving. And that one going to hit the ceiling. Lions keep it alive. And they will send that one over the net. Going to continue on here. Caparas going to hit it. And they're going to try and dig it out, but to no avail. Caparas too quick with it, and that will be set 1. 25-15, Knights will take it. So well-fought match overall. The Lions did well to keep it within 3 up until the Knights got to 18 points, and it was all downhill from there. Popma comes in and is able to continue the streak. Ultimately, a great job from both sides. We'll see more in set 2. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You can't replace the peace of mind that comes with knowing your animal is in good hands. Central Veterinary Clinic has been serving Sioux Center and the surrounding area for over 60 years. With a staff of 11 veterinarians, you can be sure you're getting the right care when you need it. Whether it's your companion animal or a production animal operation, Central Veterinary is committed to staying up to date on the most current medical advances and knowledge to provide your animal with the best care. See what the professionals at Central Veterinary have to offer you at centralveterinaryclinic.com. Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
Ten seconds here before we get into set number 2, and the Knights looking to repeat what they just did. Lions looking to switch their strategy up a little bit, I would imagine. They did keep it in there until it got to 18 points, and the Knights would just take it from there. Popma doing a nice job. Will serve 7 times in a row, and the Knights will claim the first set. Set number 2 about to get underway. Here we go. Knights will start with the serve here, and they're going to try and dig it out. Karhoff unable to get there, and the Lions will get the first point of the second set. Back to serve, number 19, Riley Weiler. And here we go. Kapuris, big hit. Going to be returned here from the Lions, however. Going to try and find the sweet spot. Good dig there by Popma. Big hit coming underway, and it's unable to be blocked. Number 13, Avery Hartman, with a big hit. Weiler back to serve. They'll take this 2-0 right away. Knights probably biggest deficit so far. And the Lions really looking to start a big rally here in the second set. 3-0 they'll start it off. Weiler back to serve once again. Hoffmeyer, bump, set. Kapuris, going to be blocked by number 16, 18. No, it's going to be number 18, pardon me, Aubrey Metzger. I suppose number 16, Desta Hogendorn, was also there. Both of them doing a nice job to block that one. And that one won't get over the net. Weiler, so they're continuing a 4-0 run. Give up the first point for the Knights here in this first set. Penning's back to serve. Weiler unable to get underneath of that one, and Pennings make it 2-4. That one going to get over the net. Hoffmeyer might have done good to just let that one go. Kapuris out of play. Very good hit, good positioning, good court vision. Just a little too hard. Substitution coming in, number 17, Callie Spies. Karhoff going to bump that one. Kapuris coming in with the big hit, and that will get over the net. Good attempt Hogendorn and Metzger trying to keep that one on the Knights side, unable to do so. 3-5. Continuing to serve, Kapuris. Hoffmeyer going to try and set that one over, and she will be met with some defense from number 14, McKenna Metzger. Knights, that one's going to go out of bounds. 3-7, I would imagine. Coach is probably going to call a timeout here soon. Try to regroup the girls. Popema going to get the ball. Hogendorn to serve. Karhoff going to get underneath it. Going to set that one up for Hoffmeyer, and that one going to be sent with some aggression. 4-7 now as Hoffmeyer is going to get the Knights back on board. Substitution coming in, number 9, Courtney Hoffmeyer. So the Hoffmeyer sisters now out there together. That one going to get sent over. Holes finds some space for Hoffmeyer. 2 Holes once again. The other Hoffmeyer. That one going to be blocked. That one's going to find its way over the net. And Karhoff trying to dig that one out. Hoffmeyer and Barrow went up for it. Neither of them were able to block it. Bushman serve, going to find some space. It'll be 4-9. The Knights having their largest deficit here so far, 5. Barrow, great court vision, 5-9. She has been all over the board here tonight, playing good offense and defense. Great heads-up play there to find the open position to hit it into. And Hoffmeyer back to serve. That one going to be set, then bumped. Weiler going to find Spies. And Courtney Hoffmeyer able to get that one in play, 6-9. Hoffmeyer, the second time tonight, she's been unable to put it over the net, and it'll make it 5-10. Substitution coming in, number 13, Avery Harmon. Didn't see much of her in the first set. Now in the second set here, I know she's got at least 1 point. And Hoffmeyer going to return this one. And it's just going to be a little long there from Woodstra. I'd imagine you see a timeout by coach here. 6-11. And that one not going to get over the net. 7-11 now. Knights bringing in a substitution in Kapuris. Knights having a little trouble getting it over the net here, 7-12. So imagine it comes from the draft in the ceiling. Obviously the wind blows it down. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Knights to serve. Peterson. Karhoff going to return it, and Kapuris going to try and find a space. Block. Going to be out of play. They're going to say it is in. Nope, it's out. 7-13. And a great block attempt from the Knights, just unable to slot that one in. Back to serve once again, Peterson. And Courtney Hoffmeyer going to sneak that one in. And it just was out of the reach of Peterson. It'll be 8-13 now, and neither side taking their time out. Popema back to serve. Knights still down by 5, haven't been able to extend that lead. It was once up to 7. Peterson. And that one going to be barely tapped over. Holes, Karhoff. Great job there. But oh my goodness, that one looked like it hurt. Peterson going into the bleachers almost. She'll give the opportunity, but Weiler unable to put it over. 9-13 here. Deficit by 4 for the Knights now. So Popma back to serve once again. And if you remember correctly, she did serve the remainder of that first set 7 times in a row, as she'll return it here. Holes. A little miscommunication here from Karhoff and Woodstra. Both just letting it fall down, finding a little area. It's going to be 9-14 with Weiler to serve. Karhoff. Kapuris, big hit! And that one going to come all the way over here, up to the booth. Won't get over the little barbed wire fence or the little metal rod fence. Be 10-14, barbed wire fence. Pennings back to serve. And it looked like there was going to be another miscommunication. Ultimately, Peterson will take it and probably save her team a point. And that's going to be a nice job by Pennings to get that one over. Kapuris going to slot it through. We're going to try and keep it alive. And all 3 of those bumps hitting the top of the net. Unfortunate there for the Lions. And the first timeout will be taken. 11-14 here in the second set. And we'll see what happens in 30 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Unity Christian is proud to have these businesses as partners, helping to ensure the success of our students now and into the future.
Pennings back to serve. And it's a great job there from Hogendorn to find a small area to put it into. 11-15, substitution coming on. That is Spies. Popma gonna put it over to Holes, and Holes just gonna make something out of nothing there. Unreal play. Gonna set it over her head to the far left corner up front where nobody could get it. A good effort there from Weiler, but ultimately nothing happening there on defense. Kapuris back to serve. And that one gonna be out just barely. Another great play by Weiler to just let that one go. 12-16 here. And the Lions keeping this lead to at least 4. Barrow, 1-2, and that one going to go over the head of Popma. 12-17 now. Coach electing to save both of her timeouts here so far. Karhoff to Holes, Hoffmeyer, and they're going to send it over, and that one will be out. 13-17 as Holes will go back to serve. Coming in number 9, Courtney Hoffmeyer. Holes getting ready to send it over here. Courtney Hoffmeyer They hit it holes, doing a nice job, but unable to return that one. Number 10, Missy Pennings. That's a tough one there. Definitely coming in with a lot of speed. Kind of just folds over, hoping it would come right at her. Fortunately not the case. 13-18. Lions advantage. Hoffmeyer to holes. Back to Hoffmeyer. And that one going to slot itself in the back right corner. You couldn't have hit that one any more perfect. Substitution coming on. Number 19, Riley Weiler coming in the back right there. Hoffmeyer to serve. And it's going to be a good block there by Barrow. Barrow, once again, great defensive mind, going up and just going to tap it over. Looked like a second hit coming over for the Lions. She'll put her hands up, and it'll turn out to be a good point there for the Knights, as that one is going to be returned by Hogendorn. And the Lions, that one going to be out. So the Knights, 16-18. Get a potentially controversial point. It's Hoffmeyer going to serve. And that one's going to go out. 16-19. Substitution coming on. Number 13, Avery Harmon. Karoff to holes. And a big hit coming in from number 3, Jaylee Woodstra. 17-19 deficit. Down to 2 now here for the Knights. They continue to fight back. Karhoff. Returned by Grilliman. And just unable to do anything with that. Woodstra just hit her right in the face. Slotted in the corner there. Substitution coming on. Number 12, Peterson. And Kapuris finding a space. She'll hit it hard. McKenna Metzger unable to get underneath it. Coach still not called her 2 timeouts. She knows she's got some time. Poppema coming in to serve. The Lions, this lead was once 7 or 8, now only to 2 as they continue to try and defend in the second set. That one, Hoffmeyer trying to get underneath, won't be able to do so. Kapuris hit that one out, and another miscommunication from the Lions, this time between Metzger and Weiler. Both looking like they were going to hit it, and both did not. So 19-21 here, and Pennings back to serve. Weiler going to get underneath it. They're going to set that one, and Karoff doing a nice job to gather that one. Kapuris, that one going to be hit, and the Lions' lead is dwindled down to 1. One, two, three, and the block from Kapuris. It's tied up after being down 7 or 8. The Knights have brought it back. And the Lions will be forced to call their second timeout here of the period. With that being said, we'll also call it timeout on Unity Christian Knights live stream sponsored by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since 1998, Ground Effects in Sioux Center has been Northwest Iowa's premier landscaping and garden center, providing a full variety of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals. Visit scgroundeffects.com and use their Plant Finder tool to help you find the perfect plant for your home. Ground Effects also has a full staff of experts and designers to turn your landscaping dreams into a reality. Come see what Ground Effects in Sioux Center has to offer.
Back to the action here, 21-21 Pennings to serve for the Knights. And Korhoff going to dig that one out. Kapuris going to set it up, and Hoffmeyer going to try and put it in there. They got to get it over the net on this one. And this one going to be brought up. Holes going to bring it over. Hoffmeyer going to find a spot, and that is going to be missed by Metzger. Just barely got her hands on it, but it went down instead of up. I don't know how much quicker she could have gotten there. I think it was a great effort on her part. It'll be 22-21 Knights for the first lead of the second set as Weiler set that one up. Coming in for Harmon. Harmon going to find the spot. 22-22. Lyon's not out of this one yet. They continue to fight back. There'll be a substitution coming on. Number 17, Kaylee Spees. Hoffmeyer. Bump. Set. Hoffmeyer coming back. And that is going to go over 23-22. And the Knights going to continue to battle back. Prairie going to serve. Barrow going to put that one over. And that one not going to be able to get over the net. A good effort there from Hogendorn, but just did not have enough juice. And here it comes. Kapuris, serve. Set. It's got to get over. And they'll get it over, and it looks like Popma is going to hit that one out. Kapuris thought she was going to have it. Popma got there first. 24-23, they could win it right here. Got to win by 2. So a crucial point here. Was the game to be extended. Kapuris going to set that one up. And here it comes. Barrow finding a space. And that is set number 2 in the books. 25-23. Man, oh man. Lions up 1 point, 13-6. Will take that set and defeat 25-23. Got a couple minutes here before a third set. Could potentially be the final set. But we'll see you back here regardless on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Switch to Kasasa at Iowa State Bank.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Third set underway here at Unity Christian High School in Orange City. Central Lyon trying not to get beat 3-0. Like Karhoff got a bloody nose of some sort. So have to stop a little bit. There's some blood on the court. Definitely something you got to take serious here. Protect the players at all costs, no matter what. Man, oh man, what a second set that was. What a fight between the Lions and the Knights. And the Knights just battling to get it back. Lions will be forced to call their second timeout, and they can do nothing at that point. 21-21. Hoffmeyer going to seal the deal there with a couple of nice hits. And Barrow going to get the last point in that second set. Make it 25-23. But I'd imagine you see the Lions come back in this set. They have been so close. In that first one, they were warming up. Obviously, it wasn't a very good set for them. But that second one, they showed a lot of improvement from the first. So I'd imagine they're going to hit their stride here, make it a very competitive third set. Not that the other two have not been, but you just might see a much closer score. 23-25 being great. But they're hoping to get in the win column here tonight. 2-0. Knights lead the night. And we'll see what happens. Blood's been cleaned up. And that might be pretty severe to lose to the Bureau. Okay, Karhoff. That's also a factor that plays in. Substitution coming on. Rana Stewart. Play back middle. McKenna Metzger to start us off here in the third. Holds. Gonna send that one over as Kapuris. Unable to get there in time, McKenna Metzger. Pennings coming in to serve. Here comes Hoffmeyer. That one going to get over. They're going to send that one. And unfortunately, the joint effort between Kapuris and Hoffmeyer are going to be no good. 1-1. Going back to serve is Peterson. Good dig there from Peterson. I'm going to say that's a point for the Lions, 2-1. And it'll be 2-2. Barrow coming in. Caparis for holds and Barrow. Gonna find a space in there. (3-2) now. Caparis back to serve. Two great returns coming up. Barrow gonna find another spot to put it in. And the return attempt by Peterson, no good. 4-2. She just couldn't get under that one. A dig, if you will. Trying to go for the dig, not a return, pardon me. Weiler. One-handed dink over the net. Hogendorn will keep it alive, and the Lions will get a point. Substitution coming on is number 18, Aubrey Metzger. Hoffmeyer, that one going to be out, just barely hit the line, 4-4. That one not going to get over. Caparis trying to find a way to get it over. 4-5 now. Lions will take the lead. Back to serve once again, Weiler. And that one going to get over the net. But the point will go to the Knights. Courtney Hoffmeyer coming on for Ella Popema. Holds to serve. Weiler going to get underneath it. Bringing it over with some power. Can't make out the number there. We'll see in a second. Substitution coming on, number 15, Manny Husman. It looked like number 16, Hogendorn, will get the point there. Husman, Hoffmeyer going to bump it up. And Hoffmeyer going to put it over. Be a point for the Knights, 6-6. Five to 7. No, they're going to say it's a Lions point. Karhoff back into the game after the bloody nose. And Hoffmeyer going to put it over. Nope. And that is going to be a point for the Knights after touching the net there for the Lions. Be 6-7. Substitution coming on. It'll be Woodstra. And boom, Hoffmeyer going to put it over. Unable to get there, number 14, McKenna Metzger. It'll be 7-7. Hoffmeyer. And Weiler going to try and let that one go out. Be over her head, 8-7 now. A little bit of miscommunication there, but it'll get over. And a block there from number 16, Hogendorn. 8-8 now. Substitution coming on to the court. It's going to be number 6, Sarah Berkey. That'll find its way through. And it's going to be brought over. And they will not get the point. Looks like they touched the net. Knights up 9-8. Going to continue to fight through here. This one's been within 1 point the entire time. Kapuris coming in. Karhoff not going to be able to get it over the net. Don't know if you can contribute that one to the bloody nose, but that's okay. 9-9 now. Kelly Spees. And that one just going to get over the net. I don't think the Knights were expecting that one. Kapuris gonna barely dink it over. Hoffmeyer holds. Hoffmeyer trying to get there, unable to do so. Callie Spees just out of the reach there. It'll go over the bench. 10-10. Substitution coming on. It'll be number 19, Riley Weiler. Popma to serve. Hoosman holds. Kapuris going to be blocked. Good job there by number 2, Mariah Gerleman. And number 6, Sarah Bierke. Back to serve, number 14, McKenna Metzger. Kapuris. The bump set and a big hit by Kapuris. She's able to find a spot, and once she sets her sights on it, it is like a missile. 11-11 now. Definitely have relied on her through the first 2 sets. Now the third with a big hit. And if anything, that's just going to put a little bit of a shock factor into your opponents. 1, 2, 3. Hoffmeyer from the side. Lions going to get underneath it. Harmon going to find a good space. Kapuris going to just gently touch it over. That is going to be sent by number 2, Gerleman. And that will go out. Point to the Lions. 11-12 here now. Back to serve, number 12, Peterson. Hoffmeyer gonna hit that one up, but she was the only one over there. She's not going to be able to get that one over the net. 11-13 here. The lead is extended by 2 for the Lions. And they are still in this thing. They are showing that they are not going to back down anytime soon. That one going to be in play. So Peterson going to thread the needle there, throw Karhoff and Hoffmeyer off. So that time 5 times fast. The 11-14. Kapuris, big hit coming in. It's going to be bumped up by number 12, Peterson. That one going to get over, but it's going to go out. A little bit of confusion there from Harmon. She had to get it over that time. She tried to set it to a teammate, and it just was not able to do so. Comes the hit. That one going to go up, hit the ceiling, going to get over, and Hoffmeyer going to do a great job to stay on top of it, and it's barely going to just get over the net, and that one will go out. 13-14, the Lions going to have to take their first time out. With that being said, we'll be back in 30 here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration has always operated under strong values aimed at exceeding client needs. The relationship with their clients begins on the first day of contact and only ends once you are fully satisfied with the work. When you hire Notaboom Electric, you can count on them for the results you want and need. They offer a number of services for residential and commercial facilities to schools and churches. Discover the advantage of working with Notaboom Electric and Refrigeration in Orange City today. Wishing good luck to the Knights.
Lions about to break from their huddle. 13-14 here, so Lions still have the lead, but Burris is back to serve. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, gonna barely be over. Popma. They're gonna find Hoffmeyer, who's gonna dink it over. And the Lions will quickly respond. And here it comes from Barrow. That'll be over the net. Be a point for the Knights, 14-14. Weiler doing a nice job. Has let a couple of those go by that she shouldn't have. I think that's a good job by her to fix that mistake. Hoffmeyer going to send it over. Good dig there from Peterson. They're going to say that's a carry on the Lions. It'll be 15-14 here in this third set. So the Knights take the lead once again. A couple of lead exchanges here so far, 3 or 4 to be exact. And Barrow going to put it right back over before the defenders even had time to adjust. 16-14. Some good heads-up play from her. She has been influential tonight. A couple of times you've seen that from her on defense where they try to get her on the second hit, and she'll just barely tap it over, forcing the Lions into a weird situation. And here we go as the Knights try to get it back. Hoffmeyer, big hit, going to find some space. 17-14. Lions trying to recover here. And that lead for the Knights now extended to 3. One, 2, 3 from Barrow. Hoffmeyer going to block it. That one will be dug out. And that one going to go over the net. So the Lions going to have to send it back over. And that one, Barrow tries to block, but it'll find itself on their side. And I think that's definitely Barrow's game. You haven't seen a whole lot of big hits from her, but really savvy plays where you can just barely get it over the net, throw defenders off guard, find them on the floor, and then you got an advantage with 5-on-6. Hoffmeyer, they're going to try and keep it up, and Popma going to hit it twice. It'll be Lions serve. Now Weiler back, 16-17. The Lions losing by 1. And miscommunication between Pennings and Hoffmeyer. And now Weiler going to tie it up, 17-17. So the quick 3 points here rattled off for the Lions. One, 2, 3. Hoffmeyer hit hard at number 14, McKenna Metzger. Nice job to get underneath it, but just was not able to get it to a teammate. 18-17 now. Knights serve. Holes back. Weiler going to have to get that one over. They will. Pennings to Holes to Hoffmeyer. That one will be out. 18-18, and the Lions going to continue on. Going to tie it up, and they're hoping to get this set number 3 and claim it for themselves. They do not want to go home yet. Back to serve, number 15, Maddie Hussman. Hoffmeyer, Holes, Barrow. That one will be out. Good eye there by Huysman. And back to serve, 18-19. Once again, another lead change here. The Lions this time on top. Karhoff coming into the game. Haven't seen a whole lot of her in this set, and that is going to be another miscommunication between Peterson and Huysman. 19-19 now, and that might prove to be a critical error as the Knights will get it back with Hoffmeyer serving. She's had a little bit of struggle here in the beginning with her serves, but she's kind of brought it back here. Let's see what she can do. That one will get over, and it'll be in play. Once again, Weiler going to let it over, and we've seen that a few times tonight where she's just not far back enough and the Lions are going to be forced to call a timeout. We'll be right back for a quick word from our sponsors here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Orange City Area Health Systems team of physical therapists and sports medicine physicians offer a broader range of evaluation and treatment for injuries. Our doctors have expert training in musculoskeletal ultrasound, which helps diagnose the cause of the problem, allowing them to provide more precise treatments. Often a combination of medical treatment and therapy is used to produce the optimal outcome. Get back to feeling and performing your best faster with the sports medicine team at Orange City Area Health System.
(20-19), and the Knights will serve. Hoffmeyer going to get it over the net. And here we go. Knights looking to end this one rather quickly. Hoffmeyer will dig that one out. And that will be over to Hoffmeyer. Barrow saved that one. And Barrow going to put it over. Return by number 12, Peterson. Hoffmeyer trying to get it up in the air, and she won't be able to. Now remember, the Lions have no more timeouts. It's 20-20, so it's going to be a fight to the very end. Knights have not called a timeout yet this game. Knights going to try and get it over to no avail. 20-21, another lead change. I've seen about 7 of them this game so far, or this set if you rather. It's been a very eventful one. As the Lions continue to try and keep themselves in this game, they still have a long way to go if they want to win this one tonight. Hoffmeyer, that one going to be over. And it's going to be 20-22, and it's more and more likely looking like the Lions will take set 3. And that'll force the Knights to call their first timeout of the evening. It'll be 20-22 when we come back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Mm-mm.
20-22, Lions looking to take set 3. Karhoff going to bump that one up, and it'll be sent over by Woodstra, and she wants to send them home early. 21-22, Knights will have to serve. Karhoff. Try and gather a couple points for the Knights. Sent up by Hoosman. And it's going to be a wonderful play there from Kapuras. 22-22 with the block. They'll tie this one right back up. Coach for the Lions getting really energetic on the sideline over there. She's telling her girls it's time to go. 22-22. Can they win set 3? We'll find out. Karhoff to serve. And she's not going to be able to get underneath it. Hoosman just barely back. And she's not able to get her hands underneath. Substitution coming on. Number 4, Sophia Peterson. Coming in for Hoosman. Peterson, this is the first time we've seen her tonight. We've heard of Josina. Karhoff. That one going to go up in the air, so Peterson going to get the first hit of the evening for her. Could she be the deciding factor? Hoffmeyer holds. Kapuras. And Peterson unable to get underneath that one. Just sent over too quickly. 24-22. Knights have a chance to end it in 3. Can they do it here as the student section gets up on their feet and starts to clap? The Lions with everything against them. Can they do it? Can they win set 3? We'll find out here. Karhoff sending it over. Weiler. And the Knights unable to put it back over. 23-24. And a point here would be crucial. Two substitutions coming on. Number 2, number 17, Gerleman and Spies. Another one coming on is Hoosman. Number 17, Callie Spies, back to serve. 24-23. And here it goes over the net. 1, 2, 3. Digging that one out. Nice job there from Hogendorn. And the Lions going to make it 24-24. So this game all tied up. Got to win by 2. Lions bought themselves a little bit of time. Man, that one gave me chills, as now they'll make set 3 a live event here in Orange City. Spies to serve again. That one will barely hit over the net. 1, 2, 3. Kapuris with a nice hit, but it will be returned by number 2, Gerleman, and it'll be out of bounds. 25-24, Knights can have the win right here. And who's back to serve? That's the question. Popema, if you remember in set 1, Popema had that 7-serve streak. Let's see if she can seal the deal here for the Knights. 1, 2, 3. No, not able to do so. The Lions unable to get underneath it. Gerleman just was not in position, and that will be the game here in 3. Orange City, what an electric crowd tonight. What a great game. Both sides putting up a competitive one. 26-24 is going to be your final score in set 3, and the Knights will take it in 3. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I chose NCC because they have a nice welding program. Their building is fairly new. They make it very easy to just jump in and learn. Coming into welding, I had no experience, so this program and this NCC seems like a good place to start.
We have very good instructors here. They're all well qualified. The courses are going to be the same if you get them here. The difference is it's going to cost you a lot less money. Then we have agreements with lots of other universities, about 40 of them, and that allows them to transfer all their credits.
Orange City, what an electric matchup tonight. Ultimately, Lions going to lose in 3, but they put up a great fight. That last 2 sets, definitely competitive for sure. Give me 1 second here. So the Central Lyon Lions will advance to 11-8, and the Unity Christian Knights 9-11. For the first time recorded online, this is 1-0 Knights over Central Lyon. Great game overall. I think shout out to a couple of the Knights. I think Barrow played a great game up front. Definitely very savvy with her hits. Was able to find some sweet spots. Hoffmeyer and Kapuris playing a great game as well up front. Definitely the anchors in terms of kills, points, you name it. They were on it. Popema, great job serving tonight. And multiple other names for the Knights that played very well. Going over to the Lions, I mean, that was a great game all over the board. Hogendorn, her name was said a lot tonight. Definitely all over. Metzgers, both McKenna and Aubrey played a great game. Okay. Maddie Hussman on serving department, she played pretty well. Everywhere else, she was also all over the board. Callie Spies, Riley Weiler, and Christina Peterson. All 3 of them had a couple of times where they were called out. Didn't hear a whole lot from the rest of the crew, but nonetheless, great game here in Orange City. The Knights winning 3-0. Thank you so much for tuning in to Fuller Digital Solutions live broadcast here, sponsored by the Knights. And we'll see you next time.